Hello to all. So I have a little haul vlog that's a little bit different. I think I have mentioned to you guys before that I am a total book nerd. I love to read. So of course I love to read anything that has to do with Disney or Disney characters or history. It doesn't matter. I just love to read. And over the last, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months, maybe, I have accumulated a few books. And unfortunately, these I have not read yet. And I wanted to show those few books to you. Maybe you don't even know they exist. But I want to start off with, I got some Mouse Diva mail. And I just want to show you guys this card. So Mark from Oregon sent this. And this is the Smith Rock State Park in Central Oregon. I mean, look at this card. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's amazing what Mother Nature does. Well, not necessarily Mother Nature, just nature in itself, what it has done. I mean, look at these rock formations. This is a beautiful picture. But anyway, Mark sent this because he wanted to do this the old-fashioned way. He wanted to say hi the old-fashioned way. And he just does not know how I appreciate that. I love getting the comments and the hellos and everything by social media or just comments on the vlog. Of course, I love that. I love interacting with you guys. I am a very old-fashioned girl when it comes to writing. Like when it comes to any type of written word, whether it is writing or books. I am not a Kindle person. I won't read a Kindle. I'll never own a Kindle. I have to have the real book, the real pages, the smell of the book, the feel of the book. And it's the same way with writing and correspondence. It's almost a fear that, you know, we're losing that correspondence because it's so easy for us to communicate with each other through technology that soon handwritten cards, handwritten letters, they're all going to be obsolete, which is a scary thing because one of my most prized possessions is my letters from my grandmother. And at some point, letters like when I was in college from my mother, I have their handwriting. And to think that one day, that's, you know, people, even thank yous now are sent a lot of times electronically. And it's a little scary. So Mark, thank you very much for sending this card. I truly appreciate it. I love your old-fashioned hello. Anyway, speaking of viewers and subscribers, I'm sure maybe you've noticed in the haul vlog that just went up, you may have noticed my fingernails. So these are Jamberry Wraps, and I've actually had these on for 2.5 weeks now. I can't believe it. You know, it's starting to wear just a little bit around the edges, but I've never used Jamberry before. A subscriber sent them to me, and I will insert her info right now. She sent them to me. I've never used them, so I had my daughter put them on the night before Lakeland and I went to the arts festival before we left to go down to Disney. And I can't believe I've still got these on. And if I would have painted my nails, I would have had to take the nail polish off by now because it would have just, you know, it would have been awful already. Peeling, cracking, whatever. So I'm really impressed. So thank you so much, Michelle. And she sent me some other ones. She had sent these because they matched my Beauty and the Beast ears from Ears by Shiny. You can find her on Instagram. And they matched perfectly. I mean, look at this photo. So anyway, I just wanted to do a shout out to Michelle and Mark and Ears by Shiny. So now get on to these books. I actually probably bought this book a good 6 months ago, but it's Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Lost in a Book. Well, first of all, I didn't even see Disney or Beauty and the Beast at first. I just saw the cover, which had bunches of books on them. So immediately my eye went to it. And then Lost in a Book, again, total attention. Then I noticed that it was Disney Beauty and the Beast. So Hidden in the Beast Library is a very mysterious book. Belle is about to discover it and visit a fascinating new world. But is everything in that world what it seems? And will Belle be able to find her way home? or will a story take hold of her and never let her go? So this book has actually been out for a while, and here is a problem with me. I read about 3 and 4 books at a time. I get one and I haven't finished another one, and I have to start this one right away. So it actually takes me a while to get through all my books because I'm reading so many at a time, and I cannot believe that I haven't even started this book. So I will have to get back to you guys on what this book, and it's in the children's section, by the way, just, you know, letting you know. But it doesn't matter where the book come from, it's the story. And speaking of children's books, the Blue Fairy book. I love these old-fashioned leather-bound looking books, and I've never read the actual Blue Fairy book. Like, I am totally shocked that I've never read as much as an avid reader that I am. I've never read this book, so I am definitely excited to check this one out. And speaking of blue books, oh, I had not seen this one out. I think it was earlier in the month, last month, and Mr. Mouse Diva and I just happened to be at the bookstore, had some gift cards to use, and I get a discount at Barnes & Noble, an educator's discount, because I homeschool my son, so I'm an educator, so I get an educator's discount. And look at this book. I couldn't resist, even though $29.99 for soft cover, a little pricey, but because of, let me just show you a couple, you know, there's some artwork, but let's see, from the beginning. So they go back to the whole original Alice in Wonderland, and I love history. So this is how the book starts out. And then it, you know, goes to, if y'all remember the Disney, like, Alice Gets in Dutch. If y'all remember these little cartoons with the actual character put in. The Alice comedies. That's what we're called. Like, here's another one. So, and then it gets, you know, more, the unbirthday song. Just, I had to have this book. And again, have not started reading it. Now, the end of it is from, you know, the more recent Alice in the Wonderland movie. But it, so much history and color and imagination in this book. So, here's something else. So, Alice Through the Looking Glass, like I said, that's towards the end of the movie. And they put the little sticker to let you know that it does feature that in the back of the book. This was supposed to be in a haul. I did a haul, oh my gosh, so long ago, over 6 months ago. This was supposed to be in it. And somehow I had misplaced this and have not opened it. I do have the Queen of this version, this vinyl figure. And so I finally found this, and I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and unbox it in this book haul. And let's see, just don't be the Queen because I have her. And wow, well, this is not really one that I would really want. Phooey, I wanted the Mad Hatter. This is what I got. So this will go in Lakeland's room. He can have this one. Yeah, that's probably one of the least favorite ones I would have wanted, definitely. Oh well. Well, that was fun. So, okay, and then this book I had to get, you know it. I'd seen it for a while, and I finally broke down and said, I have to have this. Anything to do with Walt Disney or the Disney franchise has always intrigued me. And this is as seen on public television, so the book version. And I like it because I can always go back and reference it. And of course, I love the old photos and captions. Yeah, nice, good read. Yeah, I'm a book sniffer, by the way. Just letting you know. Sam's Club found the Disney Who's Who, an A to Z Disney characters book. Got it for $7.78. I actually bought this right before Christmas, I believe. And it just has all different movies and the characters brief description of the characters and some little, you know, did you know trivia type thing. And it's just really handy. Just a quick glance at here and there, but just more of an informational book that I just had to have in my Disney library. I mean, that's what it boils down to, what I have in my Disney library. All right, going off the beaten path here because I couldn't resist. The Science of Harry Potter. Have you guys seen this book? So I know complete competitors here, but most people who like Disney do like Harry Potter. Not everyone, but I was just very intrigued. I'm like, The Science of Harry Potter? An unofficial guide to the secrets of Harry Potter's magical world. And it just brings in, this is the nerdy part of me, people. It just brings in the whole science of Harry Potter. Well, obviously, the science of Harry Potter. That was really bad, Dana. So anyway, it brings real world possibilities and information into the potions and things that went on in the movie on how would they relate in real world. Let's say it that way. Kind of like, how would we fashion a working Weasley family clock? Okay, so it explains kind of, and it gets in a lot into real world history, which I love. So let's see. So let me just read some of like herbology, zoology, and potions. It's part 3 of this book. And you know, Devil's Snare. What are the real life flesh-eating plants? And I also got this book. I can incorporate it into our homeschooling. It could, you know, just as you can see, real world flesh-eating plants. Could evolution produce its own Fluffy? Where and when might Harry find dragons? Could scientists be the modern wizards? How hazardous is flying a broomstick? So just, I really couldn't resist. This was published in 2017. And it is not authorized or sponsored by Bloomsbury Publishing, Disney. They threw in Disney. Scholastic Incorporated, J.K. Rowling, getting tongue-tied. Or any person or identity owning or controlling rights in the Harry Potter name, trademark, or copyrights. So just FYI on that. So I know it's not Disney, but I just thought it was interesting enough that you guys might be interested. So there you go. There's a couple books that you may not know have existed that do exist. I would love to know, are you a book nerd, or one book is enough for you, or I'm out of school, keep the books away from me. You know, we're all types, and I totally get that. But if you do have a love for reading, I would love to hear about it. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you at the parks.
I've been all